going to be making a bra, what is this? A bikini top. And it's gonna look like this. This is gonna be one of our bikini cups. She's super simple, but super effective, period. And we have a little bead here, some beads on the sides, our string, and we're gonna add the whole entire body string that we can just sift through here. So now that we've done one, I'm gonna teach you guys how we're gonna do it. Okay, so you're gonna need your yarn, of course. This is a size 4 yarn. We're gonna use a 4.25 millimeter crochet hook and some scissors. We also will need this hook as well. It's a 3.25 because this is the only size really that can fit into these small beads like this. For now, we're just gonna get our yarn ready. Wow, I forgot to add subtitles on my last video. Wow. Wow. I'm so sad about that. So we have the yarn in our hand, and we're going to do a slip knot. Pull the yarn tight, make our hole smaller, and we're gonna chain 7. Yarn over, go through, 1, yarn over, 2, okay, so you have your chain 7, and you're going to half double crochet into the 6th chain, and then half double crochet down for the rest. Yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And you're gonna do the same thing all the way down. Yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now we're gonna chain 2. Flip your work over, and it should look like this. A weird little shape. And then we're gonna half double crochet going up. Right before you get to the top, we're gonna half double crochet 2 into the top stitch. Chain 1, and then half double crochet 2 more into the same one. So we should look like that, and then we're gonna half double crochet back down. Chain 2, turn your work over, and you're basically just building onto each row. And we're gonna do the same thing, half double crochet up, Okay, so now you should be right before the top, and this is where we chained one, so it's like a little gap right there. And we're going to do the same thing we did, half double crochet 2, but you're doing it into that little space, chain 1, half double crochet 2, and then half double crochet back down again. And you're doing the same thing that we did for this row and the row before it until you get to the size of your bra cup that you want. This is going to be for a small, so I'm only going to do 8 holes total, and you'll kind of see the holes forming here, and I count 1, 2 going up. Chain 2, you can kind of see it curving already in the shape of a bra cup, but this obviously is not the size that we need. Okay, so I'm gonna count this as 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. The top one is gonna be the 5th hole. I'm sorry, we don't need 6. We actually need 8. 8 holes because this is still super tiny. Okay, I actually did 7 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 13 rows across, so you can get a more specific layout of that. Okay, so now I'm gonna chain. Oh crap! I'm chaining 2, and now we're gonna start the bottom, where we're gonna put the body string of the bikini. Skipping kind of a little space here, and single crocheting back into the piece, chaining 2, skipping another small space, and repeating that all the way down. Okay, so this is where you'll need the beads. Okay, I'm gonna be using these. I really don't know what size this is. I'm gonna use my 3.25 millimeter crochet hook to go through it. So I guess it's just a little bit bigger than that. Okay, so we're gonna work going up along the side of the bikini top. I'm gonna put the bead on first, go into my yarn, and I'm gonna single crochet as well as add it in there. Really a slip stitch, pulling it through and then pulling through the bead. And doing a single crochet at the end of it. And to the next stitch, we're gonna single crochet and into the one after that. And then I'm gonna add another bead. Slip stitching it into the next stitch. And then single crocheting at the end.
I know lag, but this game just pissed me off. I wasn't supposed to die.
Okay, that's not really like a single crochet. It's like really like a chain 1 at the end that I'm actually doing. I think my dog is having a nightmare right now. Okay, so it should look like this so far. And then we just have one more to do. Okay, now for the easier part. I'm going to single crochet into that hole here at the top, and then we're going to chain 75 for the neck string. Okay, so now we're going to single crochet all the way back down, starting with the 74th chain. Go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops, and do this all the way back down. Okay, so now I'm literally almost finished with the single crochets, and I'm just finishing up the last 3. And I did the single crochets and the chain 75 with my 4.25 millimeter crochet hook, if you guys noticed. And now I'm gonna switch my crochet hook to the smaller one. I'm gonna single crochet back into that chain 1 hole, and now we're gonna add beads to the other side. So I'm gonna add my bead on there. Slip stitch it on, chain 1, single crochet into the next, single crochet into the next. I want to tell you guys about a very, very exciting opportunity for me. I'm opening I have the opportunity to have my clothing in a store in Carolina. So we're we're actually gonna have a physical store. Period. I want to make it to where you guys can like place orders from there in case I don't have like the item that you want in store at the time. I want you guys to be able to place orders at the physical location if you live in South Carolina, or you know, if you're like traveling and you're just coming through. I think that'll be really cool. Okay, so this is our last bead that we're adding. And I'm going to single crochet my last one into the corner here. And I'm going to cut my yarn. And pull the yarn through. Well, that's slip stitch and then yarn over and pull the yarn through. The last step would be doing a humongous string for the body string and attaching it on here as well as on the other one. Okay, so now you guys should be making your other bikini cup now that you have the pattern, and yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the body strap that's gonna go through both bikini cups. We're gonna start with the slip knot, make that hole smaller, and we're gonna start by chaining. The goal is probably gonna be 150 to go around the body and make a nice little bow with a little bit of hang time at the end. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. 3, 4. Okay, so right here I have 150 chains, and I'm just gonna try it on, wrap it around my body to see if it fits. Okay, 200 should definitely be a good ending point. Okay, so now that you have 200, we're gonna do the same thing we did for the neck strings, which is single crocheting all the way down, starting with the 199th chain, just going in, yarning over, pull through, yarn over, pull both loops, pull through both loops on your hook. and just continue all the way down. Y'all, I made some Dubai chocolate at home. Oh my god, when I say good, it was amazing. Tell me why I put the chocolate in the microwave at first, and it obviously hardened up when it was supposed to be melting, and my boyfriend was basically shaking his head at me, and I'm like, wow, I had no idea you're supposed to melt it a different way, but it hurts being wrong. Okay, just continue this all the way down, and then we're gonna attach it on the bikini cups. Okay, so I only have 3 chains left. Okay. And we're cutting our yarn. And just finishing the single crochet, and then we're yarning over and pulling the yarn through, closing the stitch. And now you just have this long string that we're gonna attach for both of the bra cups at the bottom. So this is our first hole at the bottom, and you have one of the ends of the string in your hand. You're gonna pull it through. You don't have to pull it all the way. And then we're turning it to the other side so we can pull it. So you can pull it through. And then you're just repeating that for the entire way down. We're pulling it through each of the chain 2s that we did. And this is the last one. Make sure that for your neck piece, your neck strings, it's facing the same way. And I like to do my bikini cups like this so I can adjust it to the model. It's just easier to wear it when you can scrunch it up at the bottom. And now we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. You also want to make sure it's not twisted on the middle. And this is the last one. And there's only a little bit of string here, but we have so much on this side. Obviously, you can just slide it down. And then you can open the bra cup how you like it when you put it on. We're gonna leave a good amount of space on this side. Now to tighten this side. And now you have your bikini cups. And this is how they'll look when you're done hiding all the hidden strings. You can add beads at the bottom if you want. Just attach your yarn and then sift through the bead like normal, and then do your chain 1 and you're done. And you can do that for all 4 strings if you want. Actually, I will do that. Okay, so I have extra yarn in my hand. I have the long bikini string in my hand for the body. I'm putting my hook through, pulling my yarn through, and we're gonna do 2 simple knots. 1, 2. You could also use a bigger size if you want for this part, but I ran out of bigger beads this color, so I'm just gonna use this small one. Putting my bead on, going in, yarn over, pull through, and pull the bead through. Your chain 1, cut your yarn. Yarn over, pull through. This is you closing the stitch. And then you're done. Gonna do the same thing for the rest of the 3. Okay, so this is how it should look once you've added the beads. Okay, we are officially done. I added beads at the bottom. You can add more than 1 too, like get creative, okay? And then I added 2 for the the body strings. And you are literally done. This is how it should look. I hope you guys had a great time, and I hope this tutorial was easy to freaking follow. Why did I just tie it like that? There's a stupid mosquito in here that keeps trying to get me. Let me crash now. But I will see you guys on the next video.
Trust in me. I can't, you said I can't trust in